want the relationship of your dreams and to stop getting stuck in dead-end dating, relationship unhappiness, or even divorce, I'm success coach Brendan Burns, and I show you how to get the life and love you want. Hit that subscribe button now and let's get into it. In the reality TV show Married at First Sight, couples are paired up and agree to marry before ever seeing a picture of one another. In this video, I break down why the relationship between Austin and Jessica in season 10 works out successfully so you can learn from it as well. Let's start by watching a first clip.
And then, we lived together. I've never lived with a girl before, so we'll see how that goes.
One thing you beat the system with. There won't be any talk about you changed so much after we got married.
Exactly, yeah.
Because she had no idea. Yeah.
One of the most common threads that I see throughout this show is that when all of the individuals who are about to enter into a marriage at first sight go and speak to their family about the situation, so many of the families are hypercritical and are bringing down each individual. I know this type of lifestyle and making a choice like this is a little wild, but his family loves him and unconditionally supports Austin through this process. One of the most, if not the most important things about the success of a relationship is to unconditionally love, accept, and commit to your partner no matter what. And Austin, as you'll see, is so warm and unconditionally accepting of Jessica, which is critical for their relationship success. And I showed you that clip so you can see where it all started. It started from his family. Let's go ahead and watch another clip from the show.
And the bed wasn't made one time, but other than that, who's keeping track?
But I mean, you have to understand, I never made my bed before this. That was me wanting to do things that you don't mean.
I know. I really know that you do try and you do those things because you know it means something to me.
Yeah, and I want to do those things for you every day.
Austin is extremely empathetic, and this clip shows that. I define empathy as the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Austin is kind, caring, and perceptive to his partner's needs. If you want to have a healthy relationship, and if you want to get your needs met in a relationship, it starts by meeting your partner's needs. Not by being a pleaser, not by being a total caretaker, but by understanding what makes them happy and proactively doing things in order to make your partner happy. This is an example of Austin genuinely and authentically paying attention to the little things that make his partner Jessica happy, and in turn, he gets everything he wants back from her. Let's go ahead and watch our third clip of 4.
Things are going really well. It's just really easy with Austin. I feel completely protected with him. He just makes me feel like he won't judge for anything I say, or like I just feel really safe with him.
What Jessica just shared with the audience there is critical. She feels safe and unconditionally accepted and warm, and she feels good around him. One of the keys to a healthy relationship is to stop paying attention about how your partner makes you feel and start to pay attention to how you make your partner feel. I would say the vast majority of the problems that I see in a relationship when someone comes to me and says either my partner is doing this thing and I want them to do something else, or they're not doing this thing and I want them to do it. If you want something from your partner, try giving it first. Look at how happy Jessica is when Austin unconditionally and warmly accepts her and makes her feel like he's committed and makes her feel safe. So if there is something that you want out of a relationship, you must give it. And if you're not receiving it from your partner is just a mirror. If you're not getting something that you want, it's a mirror, and you have to ask yourself, I want this thing and I'm not getting it. How am I creating this? I need to start giving this if I want to receive it. Let's go ahead and watch the final clip that I want to share with you.
It seems like there's a lot of power using or not using the L word. It's like there's some tension and awkwardness there.
I mean, maybe, I don't know, is there?
I mean, I think we're both on the same page.
It doesn't seem like you're on the same page.
I feel like I am at that point, but I don't want to say it if he's not.
Why?
Because I don't know if I'd feel rejected.
All right, so you guys have probably heard me talk about the different attachment styles. There's secure, anxious, and avoidant. Now, while it's easy to put labels on people, the reality is attachment style and attachment theory is realistically, it's a spectrum. So you can be predominantly secure, but have some anxious, which I would say is what Jessica is. Or you could be predominantly secure, but have some avoidant, which is what I would say Austin is. And what I would guess is that what she's doing here is she craves Austin's love. That's normal. And she really wants to say I love you to him because she's craving them saying it to each other, because she believes that if they say it to each other and that if he says it to her, that's more of a commitment and that will make her feel even more safe and protected and secure in the relationship. Austin, on the other hand, has a little bit of an avoidant attachment style in him. Not much at all. He's extremely secure. But his avoidant system is rebelling against saying I love you because he's feeling pressured into it or controlled by Jessica. And he doesn't want to be controlled or being forced into saying it. He wants to be able to say it on his own terms. If I were Jessica, I would back the heck back significantly, and I wouldn't even touch the L word or the conversation for months and let Austin just come to her and say it, and he will. If I were Austin, I'm not sure. I think I would say it. It would have to come from my own place. I wouldn't say it in a conversation like what I just showed you, but I would probably say it at some point not too far out, assuming that he truly felt it, which I believe he does. Bottom line, they're both mostly secure. Jessica does have quite a bit of anxious in her, but their relationship works because Austin has a lot of secure. Jessica has some secure as well. The key, the best thing that you can do to have a healthy, happy relationship is to find someone who has a secure attachment style and let that person in and let that person close to you. If you don't know anything about these styles, if you're seeing this video for the first time, I have more information about this on my podcast and YouTube channel. But to recap, for a healthy relationship to work, unconditional love is key. I showed you it started with Austin's family, and then he carries it over into his relationships. Also, look for partners who are empathetic, kind, and caring. Date someone who's secure, warm, and accepting. And pay attention to your and your partner's attachment style when dating. I'm Brendan Burns, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button now for access to and updates on all my new videos. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to The Brendan Burns Show, my podcast that's featured on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you haven't already, please leave a written podcast review inside the Apple Podcasts app. This helps more people like you find the show. Have a great day.